Well, hi there, this is DBT, and it's time for another Karen Took Micro Showcase. And today we're gonna be looking, as you can see by the title, at none other than the Whiplash. Now, this is a monster that I know that a lot of people have been quite interested to see what it was gonna be like, and I have to say that I am sorry to disappoint. But the reality is that the AI in Doom Eternal is a bit more advanced than what we can achieve with standard Xandronum, especially considering navigation. You know how the Whiplash, and well, really a lot of Doom Eternal monsters love to just be able to climb ledges and do things like that. Over here we're just more limited to the standard AI of Doom, but still I try to make this guy a bit more interesting. So let's have a look at him, and that's not the right monster. That didn't happen, don't worry about it. This is the right one. Okay, so the sprite, as you can see, it's basically an Ophidian, whatever it's called, from Heretic, just recolored a little bit, not necessarily to match that of the Whiplash, but you know, to give you a little bit of an idea. And I chose this sprite because at the time we didn't have anything better to use, so we just needed a snake monster with arms, and it was this or the snake imp, and I'm tired of seeing the green snake imp, so I just chose the sprite. Now, I am aware that there's indeed better sprites nowadays, some that Cranium made. Now, whether we're gonna be using those or not, that remains to be seen. But yeah, chances are that this is gonna use different sprites. In the meantime, just let's roll with what we have. Now, something else that it's interesting about this guy, well, the attacks really are what you would expect. If you're at a certain distance, you can see that he just did this strange type of hit scan attack. That's kind of to emulate his whip attack that he has in Doom Eternal. The thing is that, you know, again, we're kind of limited as to what we can do with the type of attacks. In Doom Eternal, he whips, literally whips out his or her whip. It's a female, right? So over here we cannot do such animation, particularly with the tools that we have available. And probably we could in the end make something like that, but it's really not worth it. So the reality is that the attack is just meant to be pretty damn, it's really medium range. If you're at medium range, you can see that he's trying to do it. Right now, because I know his patterns of attack, I can pretty much dodge it. But if you're just standing still, you're not looking at it, it can definitely mess you up, and you can see that it deals a bunch of damage. Now, you can also see that he has been using the ground attack, which you also know from Doom Eternal. And much like in that game, that attack actually kind of chases you, but it also has a limited lifespan. So it's pretty quick, it's pretty damn aggressive on how it sicks you or homes at you, so you just gotta be a bit careful. But so long as you have enough distance or make enough distance, you should be okay. Or as you saw, you can also just jump over it and you should be fine. The beauty of having the double jump. Waiting for him to do it again. Sorry. And there we go. Not a, well, I basically landed upon it, but you get the idea. Come on. There you go. Now the thing is that actually it's 1, 2, or even 3 of those ground attacks. In Doom Eternal it also seems to be kind of random, so that's why I made it like that. And again, even if you know the patterns of this guy, or sorry, this guy, I keep saying, you know, like it's a male. Sorry, it's just hard to remember that. You may know kind of the patterns, but you still have to be pretty damn careful as to how you're letting it approach. Now, there's something else that this lady does in Doom Eternal, which is when she would go on the ground and, you know, slither around, and that's a really cool thing. But over here, she's not really gonna be doing that unless I magically happen to find some fantastic sprites. But here's the thing: I know that GC Doom this is possible, but not in the tech level that we're using with Xandronum, where an actor, let's say an actor in this case being the monster, cannot change his height mid anything. So even if it looks like it will be slithering, the reality is that if you keep shooting at the same height that, you know, you're used to, you're still gonna hit her. So it really doesn't make sense to me to add those sprites and not have the behavior or the hitbox really change. So that's why I'm not all that interested in doing that. However, she does have a face where you can see right there that she has this speed of movement, and at some points she just goes a bit crazy and moves way faster. This isn't exactly random, it depends really on the distance that she's from you, and if she decides that, you know what, I want to get close and do my whip attacks, or even the melee one. So let me just give health, remove God mode, so you can see that the melee, you really just want to get away from her quickly. because much like any other monster that I've been adding into Karen Took, staying at melee range is a terrible idea. So that's why you have so many movement options and abilities and all of that to keep your distance with the enemies. So yeah, that's basically the Whiplash. Again, it's not a super incredibly interesting monster, but definitely, and I'm not gonna reveal yet what this monster is replacing because that's where the fun lies. But trust me, it's gonna be kind of annoying once you start encountering this little lady. Obviously, it's not gonna be a hyper common monster, but I can tell you, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. All right, so that would be it for the showcase for today. However, just because I'm feeling like I need to show you a little bit more of something to make this more interesting, how about I give you a little bit, just a little bit of a teaser of a weapon? How about that? Because I mean, you have seen the teaser of a rocket launcher, right? How about I show you the teaser for this? There you have it. So, yeah, I just wanted to tease you a little bit. Like I was saying at some point, I haven't done weapon showcases because they're not they're not fully ready. I'm not ready to show them just yet. But what I can also tell you is that we've been making progress, and in fact, the next showcase will be a weapon. Now, don't get excited, it's not the chain gun, but there will be indeed a showcase for a weapon, and you know what that means. Long video with lots of details about the weapon and their functionality. So let's stay hyped for that, all right? And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Again, leave me a comment of what else would you like to see, your thoughts on the thing. And again, I read the comments. I've been trying to reply to them, but I've been busy lately. And like the video, share it around and all of that shit. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody. Look at that. Yeah.